Okay, so let's just get straight into this. We're not going to play around right now. But a topic that has been on my mind a lot lately, especially with people that I've been interacting with, and it's been really common popping up, is not letting the image of who everyone in your life thinks you once were affect who you are now and who you are becoming, who you're trying to be, right? I feel like people get so caught up with who they know us as or who they think we are, you know? And sometimes they forget that we're just people too. We're just here, you know, trying to figure out life. Hold on, these lights are a bit bright. How's that looking? It's gonna turn on. No, that's okay. Um, yeah, forgetting that we're people too. And as much as we are secondary characters in their life, we are primary characters in our own life. And that's not their fault that they think about us the way that they do. We have to be the ones to understand, okay, this is how they see me. And that may or may not change. And I have to be okay with that. I also have to not allow that to affect who I want to be and who I'm becoming, and to just keep going with what I'm doing, right? Let's take ADF as an example. Right now, I'm doing alternate day fasting. I don't talk about this with people. I mean, the most people that probably really know about it, like, is my dad, obviously, because he's really heavy into fasting, and my partner. I don't really talk about it with anyone besides my very close, immediate family. You know, everyone in my life, including like people that I work with, a few of them, very few of them, know that I've fasted before or I fast. I don't announce every single thing that I'm doing to everyone in the whole world. That's a very important aspect to all of this. Sometimes people get the opportunity to psych you out before you even start just because you couldn't stop doing this. You couldn't stop talking. You couldn't stop telling people, oh, guess what I'm going to do? Guess what I'm starting? I'm going to be alternate day fasting. You know, I really heard about this fasting thing and I think that I blah, 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 blah. Hold on a minute. Give it a second. Let the thought marinate before you start talking about it to everybody. I'm not saying you can't be excited about things. You can be excited, but understand sometimes the message is just for you. Sometimes people are so stuck on who they think you are, they will not understand who you're trying to become or that vision that you have of yourself, who you want to become. That is so clear in your head, and they can't see that. It's not their fault either. They can't see that. So you can't really blame them, you know? So today, I really felt like someone's going to need to hear this message, because there was a time when I needed to hear that message, and I was very, very grateful for the people who are out here creating content and speaking about topics like this, especially in times where people feel alone. People feel like they have no one. People feel like they're the only one with these thoughts. They're the only one feeling this way. No, you're not. It's just that we're not doing as much as we used to. We're not out as much as we used to be. We're not around people as much as we used to be. People are working from home. Nothing wrong with that. That's cool and that's awesome and everything. But we got to remember, less interaction with people, less likely for you to see that there's people going through the same thing as you know? And yeah, I've had my fair share of experiences with this type of thing where, you know, okay, let's say losing weight, for an example. I've had people tell me I'm getting too muscular. I've had people tell me I'm gaining weight. I'm losing too much weight. I'm gonna disappear. I look too skinny. I promise you, I don't look too skinny. Like, I still have a bit of a little something going on there. You know what I mean? So it's not that I look too skinny or I look sick or unhealthily skinny or slim or whatever word you want to use, because people want to cancel all these words because of their feelings. But it's not that you look like something's wrong with you. It's just that the new version of you does not fit what they remember you as. And it's just not clicking. As you wake up every day and you see yourself in the mirror. So you see the transition, you see yourself changing, you see that you're becoming someone different. But they're not getting a chance to see that. They see you 6 months ago and they see you now and they're like, why do you look like that? What are you doing? It's got to be, it's got to be something bad. Like, maybe I just eat right and move my body. Maybe, just maybe, I'm trying to be healthy. Maybe I actually love myself now, and the version of you, or version of me, sorry, that maybe they didn't like themselves. Why are you more okay with the version of me that doesn't like myself than the version of me that's taking care of myself? They're not. It's not that they just they're preying on your downfall. Okay, yeah, there are people that are, but especially when it comes to close friends and family who truly love you, sometimes they're concerned because they just don't get it and the message is not meant for them at that time. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop just because someone is making comments or they think something's wrong. As soon as people start noticing, keep going. Keep going. Like, what's in my... I'm kind of dry fasting today. You know what? Semi off topic, but with fasting, especially alternate day fasting, I find that dry fasting feels so much better for me than water fasting. Especially, I guess it's because people really abuse the water and just constantly just chugging, and then not realizing that the water is ending up like as a crutch. I'll talk about that another time. But anyways, yeah, we shouldn't be out here basing the decisions we make in life off of what other people think about us or what they think we're capable and not capable of. Understand that you're changing and growing every single day. People are not going to recognize you physically, spiritually, mentally if you're constantly growing, if you're constantly doing things to better yourself. Always. That adds up. A little bit every day, 1% every day is 100% in 100 days, girl, guy, whoever, But people aren't going to see that. They're seeing the final product. They're seeing way down the line. That's when it's like, whoa. Even for ourselves, because like I said, we see ourselves in the mirror every single day. And sometimes you're like, I don't even know if I see a change. And then one day you look in the mirror and you're like, who is that? Like, you look kind of different. Or you're like, you see a photo or something of how you used to look and you're like, whoa, my face is wide or my body is looking totally different, So understand that people are just seeing you how they see you, and that's it. They're not always meaning to harm you. It's us that harm ourselves when we use that as fuel to quit. We use that as fuel to be like, doubt ourselves and put fear in our minds. People can't do anything to you. Nothing. They can't do anything to you. People are just people. They're just background characters in your life. They're just here to supplement you. Just like we're here to supplement each other. We're all just background characters in each other's lives. So if somebody is saying something to you to make you feel a certain way, you need to assess that and ask yourself, okay, why do I feel that way? Why am I changing my entire goal just because so-and-so said this and I don't even like so-and-so? You know what I mean? Like, we gotta start using that. Like, thank you. Like, when people do things like that to me now, as much as, for a second I might be like, why would you say that? I'm like, thank you, because you just unlocked something in my brain. Like, another one. Get my journal. Do something with that. Do something with that. Like, we are here to create. We are here to manifest. We do it every day without even realizing it. Like, and people are just here helping you do it. So use it for your good. Use it for the things you want, not the things you don't want. Your goals and dreams. If you want to lose weight, if you want to gain weight, if you want to build a business, if you want to make new friends, get married, whatever you want to do, use what people around you are doing as inspiration. I'm not saying you have to do or think or be anything that you're not, or copy anyone or nothing like that. But if we're going to use them as inspiration for negativity or in a negative way, or to, put us in the opposite direction of who and what and where we want to be, why can't we do that in a positive way? Why can't we use what they're saying as fuel to be like, yeah, oh, you see a change? You see that my face looks so slim that you think I'm sick? Girl, I'm not sick. I'm full of life and joy and happiness and abundance. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing something different. You don't know what it is, but you're trying to recognize it as the only things that you know. So maybe they don't know joy and happiness and abundance and love and all these things that you feel or are starting to feel inside of yourself, especially if you're doing that spiritual work and that mental work with the physical work. Because a physical body is just a physical body. But if you're not out here doing what you need to do mentally and spiritually inside of yourself, that's going to reflect too. You still going to be ugly on the outside, girl. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, if you're doing that work and they're not, like, what do you expect? If they're that same old person they were 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, why would they expect you to be different? Like, it doesn't even seem feasible to them because they're not doing anything to change, really, So I just really wanted to come here and say this because I know people struggle with this all the time. I'm constantly having this conversation with people in my life that I love. And even just random people on the street. This is a huge thing where people really care what the people around them say and do. And it's not always just, a really bad self-esteem thing. Most of the times it is. But sometimes it's just you love and care about them so much, you don't want them to worry about you. You don't want them to, have negative thoughts towards you. Guess what? You can't control other people. You can only control yourself. So what we start doing is continuing what we were doing, especially if it's something positive for ourselves. We might start to see that they follow in your footsteps, or they're inspired by you, or they start doing something because of you. And like, I see it all the time. And honestly, we just got to stay focused. Stay focused on what you want. Stay focused on what you need to do for you, because there's no way that you're going to get where you want to go if you keep stopping and starting because Susie, Betsy, and Suzanne or whoever are saying stuff about you. Cool. Great. That means you're doing something worth talking about, because the people who just love to do this can't stop talking about you. Amazing. You're the hot topic. Okay, keep going. Okay? While they're talking, you're moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep doing what you need to do for you. Like, I can't stress it enough, honestly. And yeah, I talk about this because I'm so passionate about it. Like, I know that so many people can benefit so much more in this life if they just started moving. Move your body, move your mind, not in a negative way. Because I've been there too, where you're just thinking until you think yourself in a trap. Okay? That same energy, use it for good. Use it for something that's going to elevate you or elevate others, But for the most part, until your cup is full, you continue to focus on yourself. Continue to focus and do what you need to do for you. Because nobody is going to pull you out of the rut when you're in that rut. Nobody is going to be there to tell you, oh, it's okay, and oh, but you're beautiful just the way you are. You know who's going to end up telling you that? The same people that were talking about you like this. Okay? So please, if you take one thing from this little mini rant today, don't stop just because someone can't see your vision, because it's not meant for them, it's meant for you. And you need to keep going. Don't stop. Okay? So, anyways, guys, just a quick little thing today. Didn't want to be too crazy about it. It's such a big topic for me, and I'm probably going to end up talking about this a lot more at some point on this channel. But yeah, just really wanted to get that off my chest. But yeah, it was awesome talking to you guys as always. If you're not already, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I'll be making a couple more videos that I'll be uploading today probably. Yeah, as you guys can see, I think I already told you guys in my last video, I am in the Dominican Republic, and I'll be here for 2 months or so. So yeah, hopefully make some more videos talking about ADF and, you know, some motivational videos, keep you guys going on your journey. Because I know, even especially on down days when you're fasting and you're like, man, I just need something. I just need someone in my mind to just tell me, just don't stop. Yeah, sometimes we do need that, and we can't always rely on motivation, but when it's there, and we're very thankful for it. So anyways, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. Stay blessed, stay thankful, never forget who you are, okay? Never stop, keep going. Love you. Have a good day. Bye.